Hey guys, how's it going? Today I was just going to check my daily challenges, but I noticed that there's a patch out for Dead by Daylight and a new outfit for the Hillbilly. Did anything else come out before the patch? Jesus, there's a lot that they added slash changed and did tons of crap with. More reading. Nope, Smoking Jacket was the last thing that came out. Alright, we're going to go ahead and ignore that. I'm not somebody that just like updates on every time that something like that comes out, so that happened quite a while ago. Anyway, features and content. Feature, added progress bar to emblem tooltips. What? Maybe that's an in-game thing? I don't know. I'll have to see what that ends up doing. But added a progress bar to emblem tooltips. Okay. Feature, integrated the proficiency system to interaction progress bars from other players. For example, when a player is being healed by a different player while healing debuff perk is active, Chlorophobic, they will see the debuff applied in their HUD. Okay, so if you're being healed by somebody and they're being affected by chorophobia or something else, it'll tell you. Integrated additional status effect score notification for the Vigil and Decisive Strike perks. Vigil perk? What Vigil perk? Adjusted the killer pickup time to 3 seconds, down from 4.3. Thank you. Change the obsession mechanic to show all players in the match who the obsession is. Okay. All players will receive notification when the obsession is in a chase animated entity spikes icon. I like that. That's interesting. Exhaustion no longer recovers while running. Okay, so they changed that. So that's a huge nerf to exhaustion. So you can't be in a sprint chase for 40 seconds and then get your sprint back. Wraith Uncloaking, adjusted the timing of the smoke effect and its audio for the Wraith's Uncloaking to avoid giving away his position earlier than intended. So Wraiths are going to be easier to sneak up on people. Players at rank 15 will not be able to D-rank past 16 or lower outside of rank reset. Alright, so that's a little bit like what they did with Hearthstone. From rank 16 to 20, players will not lose pips or D-rank. The number of pips that players receives back when the rank reset occurs has been adjusted to create distinct rank pools. So no more, if you're really good at this game, starting off at rank 20 again. Rank 1 will reset to rank 10 with 2 pips. So you got the whole thing there. I'm not going to read it out, but it basically means that if you're really good at the game and you get down to rank 1, the next time you don't have to go through just as many games. Killer perk changes. Here we go. Bitter Murmur. When a generator is completed, survivors within a 16 meters of that generator will have their auras shown for 5 seconds. When the last generator is powered, all survivors' auras are shown for 5, 7, and 10 seconds. So Bitter Murmur just got a huge buff. All survivors' auras are shown. Damn, Bitter Murmur is going to be OP now. That's awesome. Brutal Strength. Brutal Strength will now increase the speed at which you damage generators in addition to pallets. 10, 15, and 20% faster. Very nice. I need to start using Brutal Strength anyway. Hangman's Trick. Hangman's Trick will now reduce the bear trap respawn timer by 60 seconds. Bear trap respawn timer? There are respawn timers for bear traps? I never even knew that. I thought they were just dead forever. Predator. Change the way scratch marks are distributed, a smaller cone rather than a longer duration. Alright, so, I mean, it's... Predator would be good if you're not using... Or if they're not injured and you're... Or if you are using Bloodhound and you haven't hit them, that's going to be more useful. But, I mean, if you don't have a problem with chases anyway, just ignore that. Save the best for last. Made the perk token-based. Tokens are gained by attacking survivors who are not the obsession. Each token is worth a stackable 5% decreased cooldown on successful attacks. Attacking the obsession makes you lose 4, 3, and 2 tokens. Okay, so basically the point is to make it a lot easier to kill people other than that, which is really nice, because I think Save the Best for Last was only... Or no, that was Play With Your Food. I forget what Save the Best for Last actually was in the other version. Sloppy Butcher added the Mangled status effect. 25% increased healing time after being hit in addition to the bleed. So it makes them bleed... I mean, it takes them longer to heal then. Mangled status effects do not stack. Alright. Tinkerer. When a generator is repaired to 75%, killer receives a loud noise indicator and terror radius is reduced to 0 meters for, I'm assuming that's not supposed to be 810 seconds, but rather 8, 10, and then 12 seconds. Add-ons are no longer affected by this perk. So Tinkerer just got a huge buff as well. So if you're somebody that uses Tinkerer, there you go. If you don't use Tinkerer, there's another reason to do it. After you get 75%, you've got 12 seconds of sneaking up on people. Ace in the Hole. These are survivor perks now. Ace in the Hole is a 100% chance to find an add-on of very rare or lower. Added a 10, 25, and 50% chance to find a second add-on with an uncommon rarity or lower. So Ace in the Hole, I was already planning on starting to use that to like build up items on some of my characters, and giving it a 100% chance to have an item is really nice, and then 50% chance of finding an extra item is cool too. Calm Spirit, hopefully this is a buff, because Calm Spirit was freaking worthless after they took away the ability for killers to hear it automatically, and they added that stupid Spies from the Shadow perk. Additional modifier that causes survivors to not scream in pain when being hit under the effects of madness or being affected by the clown's bottle. To not scream when under the effect of madness. Damn, that's gonna be nice. Plus they added a debuff, or not, a buff against the clown's bottle, and for being hit, which I mean is less important, but Dark Sense reveals the killer aura for 5 seconds each time a generator is completed. When the final generator is completed, the killer's aura is revealed for 5, 7, and 10 seconds. So Dark Sense just got a buff, but I mean Better Memory got a buff too. So they're basically just trying to push both of those perks. Deja Vu now reveals the aura of 3 generators, which are in close proximity to one another for 30, 45, and 60 seconds at the start of each match, and each time a generator is completed for the person who is using Deja Vu. So when you complete a generator using Deja Vu, it just shows you where more generators are. That's nice. Soul Survivor functionality change. I forget what is Soul Survivor. I've never heard of Soul Survivor, or what was the other perk that they were using? Their Tinkerer, Sloppy Butcher, Save the Best for Last, Hangman's Trick, Predator, Brutal Strength. There was something that was mentioned that I didn't know what it was. Oh, Vigil. I don't know what Vigil and Soul Survivor are. For each survivor killed or sacrificed, your aura will not be readable within 16, 18, and 20 meters from the killer. So that'd be good if you're within 20 meters and healing yourself, and they had like nurses calling or something like that. Anyway, trapper changes. Change trap setting times to have a 0.5 second open phase and 0.5 second end phase. Previously it had been 1 second each. Thank you. I like being able to set them a lot faster, because it was funny when you increased your trap setting time. If you're used to setting down traps, you pull out the trap and you set it down, and then if you had something that increased your setting time, you're like, you pull out the trap and it's down. All right. These times cannot be modified with add-ons, and I mean they weren't originally anyway. So the mid phase animation has been reduced to 1.5 seconds. This can be modified using add-ons. Disarm trap time is set to 2.5 seconds instead of 1.5 seconds. Thank you for... They add these other killers, and then they don't bother coming back and helping out the trapper, and now they've done that. Increased loud noise indicator range for trap disarm from 48 meters to 1,000,000 meters. Okay. Was that 10 million? That's 10 million. Sabotage bear traps will respawn after 180 seconds, similar to hook regeneration. The regeneration time can be modified with the Oily Coil add-on and the perk Hangman's Trick. Added a new add-on, Padded Jaws, common rarity. Bear traps do not inflict damage to trap survivors, and points awarded for trapping survivors are increased by 100%. Added a new add-on, Trapper... That's a little bit like the... that one add-on for the Hillbilly's Chainsaw, where it doesn't insta-down them, but it increases your points. Added a new add-on, Trapper Sack. The Trapper common rarity starts and allow the transportation of 1 extra bear trap, so they just added another extra bear trap item. Trapper Bag allows transportation of 2 extra bear traps, up from 1, so that's nice. And then did they do anything to change the other one, the Stitched Bag? I don't see it on here. Honing Stone inflicts dying upon the trap's victim if they free themselves. Bloody Coil changed rarity from very rare to ultra rare. Bloody Coil complete rework. When a survivor disarms or sabotages a bear trap, if this sabotages a bear trap, the survivor is injured. Survivors are not put into a dying state when sabotaging or disarming Bloody Coil. They can only be injured from healthy. Diamond Stone renamed to Iridescent Stone. New mechanic where every 30 seconds one of the unset bear traps chosen at random will become set. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. Logwood Dye and Tar Bottle. Now add-ons. Now stack. The Hag changes. Change trap setting times to have a 0.5 second open phase and 0.7 second open phase. Previously been 1 second each. That'll be nice. I've never even played Hag. The mid-phase animation has been reduced to 1 second. This can be modified using add-ons. Increase the trap teleportation range to 40 meters from 32. So we're definitely going to be seeing a lot more people playing as Trapper and Hag in the coming time, which is nice. Revisited all of the Hag's add-ons. We removed one's negative effects add-ons, giving the Hag a bit of a buff that she needs changed to the add-ons below. I mean, they're right there. If you want to pause and look at them, go ahead and read those. I mean, otherwise you can launch the game and see it, or like look at the patch notes somewhere else. But anyway, that's what those are, because I've never played it, so I can't say anything about that. Hunter's changes. Mana Grass Braid to have negative 8% instead of negative 10% charge time. Flower Bukashka to have 12% instead of 20% charge time. Shape changed Myers' carry speed in Tier 1. Now he will carry survivors at the same speed as Tier 2 and Tier 3. Myers' Tier 1 speed buff from 90%, which means he currently moves at 4.91 meters per second, to 91.4% for 4.2. So he's got a slight increase for Tier 1. He still moves slower than the survivors, though, because the survivors move at 100% speed, which is it's just 5 meters per second, right? And then most killers move at like 5.6 or something like that, which is they move at 115%. I'm not doing the math right now in my head, but anyway, brand new part toolbox add-on changes. Brand new part can no longer repair a generator 100%. What? Installing the brand new part will complete 15% of the generator over 5 seconds. During the install, there will be 2 difficult skill checks. Successful skill checks result in a 5% progression each for a maximum of 25% added progression. The toolbox is no longer consumed when the add-on is used. Add-on is consumed instead. Doesn't consume the toolbox. However, that's kind of crappy. I understand them, like, they want to rebalance it, not necessarily just nerf it, but they did a little bit of a rebalance on it, and I'm not much one for a brand new part anyway. I think the fact that it's ultra rare with this at least is really dumb. It could go back down to something else, but killer related, fixed an issue where Cannibal's face mat were not appearing in the player's inventory. I don't know why that wouldn't be appearing in their inventory. Anyway, fixed an issue that could sometimes cause the cannibal to be unable to destroy a pallet when using a chainsaw. Never had that happen to me. Fixed an issue that caused the bear traps and trap indicator to become offset during the trapper's trap placement animation. That's happened a couple times. Fixed an issue that caused the survivor to immediately go into crawl state when the trapper hit them during the step in the bear trap animation. Never had that happen, because I mean, I usually just let them run into it and I pick them up right away rather than hitting them as they're going into it. I don't know why you do that. Fixed an issue that caused the nurse to be able to cancel a charge blink by attacking. That was an issue? Okay. Fixed an issue that caused the nurse to be unable to use her blink power around the asylum building in the Crotus Prime Asylum map. Fixed an issue that caused jittery animation when the nurse attacked while carrying a survivor. Fixed an issue that caused the Hag's Phantasm trap to appear misaligned when holding a directional key during the trap placement. Fixed an issue that caused the Hag's Killer Stain to appear too bright. Fixed an issue that caused the Clown's Gas Bomb visual effects to remain visible on the tally screen. Okay. Map specific. Fixed LOD issue on one of the houses on Haddonfield. Fixed an impassable gap for killers between a rock and a fence in the Autohaven Wreckers. Fixed between a rock and a tree in Mother's Dwelling. Good. Fix all that crap. Fixed an issue that could cause a Macmillan killer hook to spawn in the Batum preschool map if the basement was not located inside the preschool. That's funny. Just little tiny stuff like that they're fixing. I don't know who reported that kind of stuff. Who's like, wait, is this a Macmillan hook? You gotta have a lot of knowledge of the game to do that. It's not like it matters. The hook is gonna kill you the same. Fixing an issue that allowed clients to spectate a broken screen if the host and the match disconnected. Good. That stuff like that's good. Ooh, perks. Fixed an issue that caused Survivor Aura not to be visible within the exit gates while the Blood Warden perk. That has happened to me. Fixed an issue that caused generator progression when succeeding an overcharged skill check. Okay. Fixed an issue that caused the Stakeout perk to accumulate tokens during the Interrupt animation. Fixed an issue that caused the Windows of Opportunity perk to show the aura of boarded up Windows vaults in Larry's Memorial Institute. Fixed an issue with the extra hook escape attempts sometimes were given when using Slippery Meat perk. Oh, weren't given when using the Slippery Meat perk. Yeah, that would be a huge issue. Audio. Fix multiple community reports, spelling and grammar error occurs in store customization items and clouds add-ons text in English. Fixed an issue that caused the trap disarm audio to be cut off or corrupted if the trapper was not facing the trap. Yes, I hate that so much. Fixed an issue that caused male survivors to not make any noise when cleansing totems. Interesting. Minor localization and translation improvements. Added a tooltip on the filter icon in the store. Fixed an issue that prevented players from viewing how much XP was calculated during the match when switching pages in the tally screen. Okay. Anyway, that's our patch notes. We got them read out real quick. Alright, with the Hag, teleport hit Survivor 4 times. With the Clown, intoxicate 4 survivors. With the Pig, lands 4 successful dash attacks. We're going to get rid of the Hag because I don't play as the Hag. And let's go ahead and play as the Clown then. We could play as the Trapper. See his new effects and stuff. He still actually does have all of his stuff on here. Anyway, let's get rid of Unnerving Presence. Because I went for his Adept and I got it. So we're going to go ahead and move off of that. I really don't want to level 1 Barbecue and Chili. Let's go for Hex Ruin. We'll use his Brutal Strength, which actually just got buffed. Bloody Coil is now ultra rare. Look at that. I got ultra rare stuff. Alright, so this one... Start with 1 extra bear traps, allow the transportation of 2 extra bear traps, and then that new bag is somewhere, and I've used up all my stitch bags, so... What do we want to go ahead and use as an offering? Let's use a hollow shell. And then, what do we want to use? Tremendously increases the bear trap sabotage time, tremendously increases bear trap disarm time. We'll go ahead and do that. Moderately from the status effect, blah blah blah, secondary coil. You know what, let's use a tar bottle. Let's darken the traps. Alright, yep, we're going to use Brutal Strength. I don't like that they decrease the time that it takes to... It was at 30% and they decreased it down to 20. I still never used the perk just because I was one of the people that didn't like to smash pallets during a chase, but... I mean, it's becoming more common to have to do that because of how they end up sprinting around them. And especially with characters that end up moving a little bit slower. Trapper doesn't usually have as much of a problem with that, but smashing pallets really fast, very nice. Is there any perk that I would rather switch out for agitation? Do we want to go Monster Shrine? We do have Dying Light. Do we want to have a Monster Shrine? I'm not really too concerned about... We've got increased pickup time anyway, so flashlights aren't going to be as much of a problem because they decreased it like 1.2 seconds. Was literally in like what I just wrote, so we're not going to have as much of an issue with people managing to come over and just take somebody off of my shoulders and stuff like that. Anyway, I am rank 13 because I've played a little bit. I'm not going to be somebody that gets down like killer rank 1. I don't have enough real life time to do that. I've also got to finish my book still. But I got on to check out my dailies and maybe reset one like the Hag, and I guess now we're going to be playing. Anyway. Crap, I do want to do my dailies though. But I want to play as the Trapper. Which one do I want to do? Well, they're both characters that I enjoy playing as anyway, and then the other one is just an item, which is simple. Just hop into a match, sneak around the killer a ton. I still really like looking at these up here, like the different colors of stuff. I like the blue. just the blue dust that goes across the screen. It's a lot different from all the other crap in the game, so I like the look of it. And then the red is just like pure red. Yes. Level 30. Next rank in... Wait, can you still see pips? Yeah. This is your killer rank for the season. Killer rank is shared between all your killers. Which is dumb. Luckily, I managed to get the Adept Nurse done. Actually, yeah, I recorded that. Yeah, that's up on the channel. He said in a video that's going to come out like 5 days after this is actually recorded because I'm lazy. And I've got backed up videos, and I like to get them out like... I've got way too many of them saved up because whenever I try to do like a playthrough series, I end up having them take just a little bit too long, and I end up leaving too much on my hard drive at once. And then when I'm like, well, I gotta clear all this up, then I've got like 20 videos up, and like I don't want to have to set all of these to publish and stuff like that. I don't even make money from this anymore, so yeah, we'll just set them all up there to right away. I don't know, people like, the only issue that I would see with that people having is that, well, first of all, I don't even bother with playlists anymore because I'm lazy and I'm terrible, and I don't know why anybody would watch this crap. Anyway, I got my game volume too loud. Have I picked up anything else for him? Oh yeah, that's right. I got the red leggings like I wanted, and then they added more stuff to the shrine, which annoys me. Also, you can't access the shrine and see what's happening while you're in a lobby because it's in the store tab, which is stupid. Also, they added... I'm going to see what Vigil is. I don't recall that being a perk. And whatever that other one is. What is a Vigil? Oh, it's a Quentin Smith perk. I'm stupid. So wait, was that other perk then something that also exists? The one that I was like, I don't know what this is. Pop goes the Rework, Codophobia. Oh, Hangman's Trick. It was hers. Okay. Repair automatically after 30 seconds. Gain a notification when someone starts sabotaging hooks. Sabotage bear traps automatically. Repair time is reduced to 60 seconds. Okay, that's what it was. So Hangman's Trick is good for Trapper, then. I mean, it doesn't make it any better for the pig, but it's a nice thing to add to Trapper if you happen to always get your traps disarmed and stuff like that. Also, if you're using the that new iridescent blade or whatever it is for his trap that like automatically resets the traps, that would be really nice, because if people are just like randomly wandering around, they're like, oh, there was a trap over here, now it's set. It would also kind of be nice if they would spawn in like higher traffic areas, you know, like sometimes on like Coldwind Farm or something like that, you got those siding pieces that are just like all over the map and everything, and sometimes the trap will like spawn on the outside of that against the wall, and I don't think there's many survivors that are gonna end up accidentally walking into a trap out there. Like if they always just like spawned, I suppose if they spawned in high traffic areas, they would be too hard to or they would be too easy for the survivors to spot. Maybe like buff the shard add-on to spawn in specific spots. It'd be cool if there was like an ultra rare add-on that all of your traps start out set. I mean, regardless of whether or not they spawn in like more high traffic areas, like that's something else. But if they had an add-on where all of the traps started out set, and then if somebody wanted to sabotage them, they would have to first disarm them and then start sabotaging. I mean, Hangman's Trick doesn't sound like it's that bad of a perk. You get a notification when people start sabotaging your hooks. Like, I don't even get notifications when people destroy my hooks. Anyway, the flies are pretty much taken care of now. I've got just a massive, like, one of those sticky traps that hangs down, and it is just full of flies. Because I hung it from the only light that I keep on at night, and I keep the light on specifically so that way they come near it. I forget what I used. I think I added one trap and then a tar bottle. Did I do a tar bottle? I don't know. Here. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. I like the new setting animation too. Oh, you done fucked up. You in my basement? Is that what you were doing? Whoa. I heard you, lady. That. Alright, you're running that way. And I give chase. You fucking bitch. Also, I don't know what's with my frame rate right now. I don't appreciate how low it is. Definitely like the darkness of the tar bottle. I've never used it before. Shit, where's my hook? Should, like, specifically run to where I do not have a hook? Should walk the other way. Stop struggling. Please still get there. Yes, thank you. Fabulous. I hear you on that generator. Little bitch. You stop that. I will end your life. Increase damage generation. Oh, hey, you fucker. I heard that. Little bitch. Oh, look at that. Wow. Would you just look at that? What would you just look at this? Heard you. Come here, babe. Somebody else got caught in a trap. Wow, these people are dumb. Why don't we just hang out up here? That sounds cool to me. No way they're gonna see it right here. I put it a little far back, but oh no, it's perfect. How dare you, ma'am? Just gonna stick it right here. Oh, they're so invisible. Look at how dark those are. I love the tar bottle. It's so satisfying. Hang on, let me grab this trap over here, and then I gotta go check on that generator from that house again, because I guarantee you they're fucking touching that shit. I'm spending too much time playing around with my new traps. You stay. I didn't even bother regressing the generator in that basement. I'm too focused. Fuck! I was gonna say, I'm too focused on getting back to this bitch. See your sprint marks. I'm on Overwatch. Alright, fuck it, I don't care about that one. Oh, actually, you know what? I should just run these 3 generators. That'd be fun. Oh no. Oh, I still have Ruin. It's over there. Do you people like traps? I like traps. There you go. No, no, no. Why would you grab her right there? I'm obviously just gonna hit her. Yeah, run towards me. Yeah, go ahead and search through the chest. I don't care. Still going for her. Oh damn, look at you. Look at you go. I probably should have just hit him before I hooked her, but doesn't feel too much faster, but it is. Also, he just clipped through the back of the van. Like, I saw a part of him through it. Damn it. Come here. Damn, there goes my Ruin. Alright, that's fine, though. They've only got 1 generator, and one person dead, so. Alright, this guy knows his chase. Why was she not jump through the window? Come here. Yes! Eat your fucking mind game, bitch. Or I should say, eat my mind game. Whatever. I don't know why you're not struggling. I'm just gonna sit you in the basement, bro. Have you given up? Do you not care where I take you? A basement for you. Now think about what you've done. Has this generator been touched? No. I am using that bag, right? No, I'm not. Alright, whatever. Let's stick one right here. Like he just throws it down. He's like, alright, got it part way. Throw it the rest of the way. Fuck a bitch. I thought I just saw a trap in here. Oh no, it was just the generator being weird. Let me set it. Let me set a trap. Look at that nice dark trap. You piece of shit. I want to hear the trap go off. He's still just hanging out in the basement. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. I see your scratches. You just... No, you did go in here. I was like, why the fuck did that bush move? Jake's like, I'm fucking dead. Yeah, you are, buddy. Aw, lady came to help. I heard her running outside the window. Alright. 2 survivors dead, 2 generators done. Look at that. You guys had loads of time to come get him, and you happened to choose right when I was heading back over here anyway. There was 0 communication there. Like, zip, zilch, squat, not a none. Alrighty, let's... Alright, so we got this generator, that generator, we got this one over here. Has this one been touched? I think this is a single generator, right? Yeah, this one would be nice. Sometimes, like, some of my steps, I feel like almost sound like breathing. Like, for a second there, I thought I heard a Claudette breath, and I was like, the fuck is going on? Hey, yo! Oh, you're right there to help her. Oh, wow. I saw you over here, David. The fuck are you? Little bitch. She finally got free of my trap. Alright. Here, David boy. No? The fuck was that? Just come here. He doesn't bother running back when I'm, like, just out of range. I was hoping you'd do, like, a slight little panic, like, jitter thing, and he wasn't. He only did that when I was actually, like, really close. Which, I mean, good on him, but... Right. Where has she crawled to? Crawled to. Crawled. Hello. Come here. Pick you up. My lady. Shove you back over here. Then we'll go get David again, because he freed himself. Why is nobody struggling? Did they remove the wiggle mechanic? Yeah, there you go. fuck is going on here? Alright. Ooh, David, you fucked up. I don't know why you just made us check over here, but... Let's go check. But a fast vault out of this window. You're a dumbass. You inside? Heard... There you are. It's like I heard groaning. So sorry, David. I don't know what you thought you were doing. I honestly thought you were going to be running to the other side. I didn't even notice you went to the right. Alright. There you go. 4K with a new trapper rework. Maybe, where's the tar bottle? Did they... I swear they reduced the aura of traps again. Like I can barely see that trap aura. Yet the generators are still super bright. I think they re-reduced the aura of traps. Because I played them like right when they did the last buff for the auras, and I looked around and I was like, oh damn, traps and generators everywhere. Now I'm further away and I can't see these. They reduced the set time for these so you can farm them faster. Just a little victory deviousness score. I'm sure the hag can probably do the same thing. I don't know if she actually gets points for setting traps. I've literally never played her and never watched gameplay of her. I actually thought about watching a professional play as her before I play her for the first time, but I want to make sure my first time playing as her is like a genuine first encounter of all of her abilities and stuff like that. 3 iridescence and a silver. Oh, that's cool. So that's what it meant. It's got the progression thing of like you basically max this out. There's nothing. There's bronze. There's silver. It just basically tells you how close you were to getting it. So I almost got gold on that one. Which is funny because I don't recall ever losing a chase. But then again, it might also be because of my traps actually helping me out. Because pulling a survivor out of a trap does not count as winning a chase, which is unfortunate. But I literally played a match where I had a 4K and never actually was in a chase. Like, they literally all just got caught in my traps because I had good trap placement. And I would just hook them and nobody bothered to come and save them. And I don't know what they were doing, but every single person I never chased, I only went and picked them up out of a trap. And I got 0 on my chase. I had nothing for that shard. Anyway, yeah. So that was me playing as the new Trapper rework. Still didn't have like maxed out brutal strength. I wasn't using really great add-ons or anything like that. I did like the tar bottle though.